Hey scholars, today we are going to be doing lesson 4, which is our fourth and final lesson on numerical expressions. So we are focusing on the question, how can you evaluate expressions with parentheses? So looking at this expression, we know that there are more than one operations in there. Actually, we have the 4 operations. We have division, we have subtraction, we have multiplication, and we have addition. Now we are going to put the parentheses around 54 divided by 6, and we are going to evaluate the expression. So here we have our expression, and we are going to put the parentheses around 54 divided by 6. Now the fact that we have the parentheses here in this problem, we know that we are going to be solving this first, that I'm going to have to use the order of operations to effectively evaluate the expression. So just a reminder, the order of operations is saying that I'm going to simplify within the parentheses, which basically means to solve what is in the parentheses. The second thing that I'll do is to multiply and divide from left to right. And then the third step would be to add and subtract from left to right. So now I'm going to first simplify what is in the parentheses. So 54 divided by 6, my answer will be 9. Now that I have the 9 there, I can bring down the other parts of the expression here. So now I have 9 minus 3 times 2 plus 1, because now the 9 takes the place of 54 divided by 6. Now I have that. Step 2 is saying I'm going to multiply and divide from left to right. So here, although I have subtraction first, I will not be subtracting because the second step is to multiply and divide. So I'm going to be multiplying 3 times 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. Now that I have that, I can bring down the 9 minus 6 plus 1. Now that we have done step 2, our third step is to add and subtract from left to right. So first we're going to be subtracting 9 take away 6, and our answer is 3. And now we can say 3 plus 1, and our answer equals 4. Now let us look at another way that we can evaluate this expression. What if we put the parenthesis around 6 minus 3? Will we get the same answer as what we got before, or will there be another answer? Let us evaluate this expression to find out. So here we have 54 divided by 6 minus 3 times 2 plus 1, which is the same expression here. Now we're going to be putting the parentheses around 6 minus 3. Now remember, the order of operations says we are first going to be solving what is in the parentheses. And there you go. So I'm going to subtract 3 from 6, and my answer is 3. Now I'm going to bring down the rest of the expression with it, and then I'm going to be multiplying and dividing from left to right. So here I have division, and here I have multiplication. We are working from left to right, so that means we are going to be dividing first before we go ahead and multiply. So now we're going to be dividing 54 by 3, and our answer is 18. Now that we have that part of the expression solved, we are going to bring down times 2 plus 1, and if you notice here, I have not scratched out multiply and divide because we're still working on step 2, because we see a multiplication operation there. So 18 times 2, the answer is 36. Now we have one last step, which is to add from left to right. So now we have 36 plus 1, our answer equals 37. So if you noticed earlier on, our answer was 4, and now our answer is 37. So you can see definitely that the parentheses affects the value of an expression. And when we talk about the value, we're talking about what answer did we get when we evaluate the expression. Now, you are going to be trying one on your own. Ready? Okay, evaluate these expressions and see which of them is correct and which of them is not based on the value of the expression. Pause the video to do your work and to stop and think. When you are finished, you press play to continue. Alright, so our first expression was 2 times 3 plus 6 minus 4, which equals or gives a value of 8. Now, in order for us to evaluate the value, we have to always bear in mind the order of operations. So based on the order of operations, we are going to be simplifying within the parentheses first. In this expression, we do not have a parenthesis, so now we know that we are going to be multiplying and dividing from left to right, which means that we are going to multiply and divide, and dividing starting from left go all the way to the right. We only have a multiplication here, so we know we're going to first multiply 2 times 3, and our answer is 6. Then we are going to bring down the other numbers, which is plus 6 minus 4. And as I said, the value should be 8. Let's find out. So now we are going to be adding from left to right, or adding and subtracting from left to right. So we're going to add first. 6 plus 6 equals 12. Then we're going to say 12 minus 4. Is the value 8? Yes, it is. So this expression with the value 8 is correct. Let's look at the second expression. 24 divided by 4 minus 4 plus 12 equals 18. Let's use the order of operations to see if the value should be 18. So we know we don't have any parentheses, so we're going to be multiplying and dividing from left to right. There's no multiplication here, so we're going to be dividing first. 24 divided by 4 equals 6. Now we have 6 minus 4 plus 12. We are going to be now adding and subtracting from left to right. So we're going to first say 6 minus 4, our answer equals 2. Then we're going to now be adding 12. 2 plus 12 equals 14. Now, is this value the same as what we have in the expression? No, so that could not be the correct answer. So let's go. We are going to evaluate the expression of 2 times 36 divided by 3 minus 6, or answer or the value of the expression should be 162. So we are going to be using the order of operations, which we do not see any parentheses here. So we know we're going to be multiplying and dividing from left to right first. So we have multiplication first, so we're going to be doing that first. 2 times 36, our answer equals 72. So now we have 72 divided by 3 minus 6 equals 162. So next we are going to be dividing. 72 divided by 3, our answer equals 24. And now 24 minus 6, our answer equals 18. So is the value for this expression correct? No, it's not correct.